Well, hello. My name is Julie, and my channel is Not Dead Yet. And I'm not dead yet, and neither are you. We are going to talk a little bit about side hustles because side hustles now are pretty much a necessity. Like, I don't know very many people my age that don't work 2 and 3 jobs, and that's concerning. I'm 56. I think I've said that in every video. I'm 56. But as I get older, I always think, oh, it's going to be better. I'm not going to have to work as hard. But I'm finding I have 2 full-time remote positions and I have 2 side hustles. And I don't know about you, but it can be very disheartening as you get older because I feel like I'm still working just as hard, if not harder. And if you looked at your finances, you may not feel like you have much to show for it because everything is so much more expensive. Housing is more expensive. Food is more expensive. Pretty much everything is more expensive. So how do you deal with that? And how do you deal with a dwindling retirement? If your retirement isn't where you want it to be, and there's so many people that are in pretty much my same boat where retirement is either very sad or non-existent, what do you do with that? How do you not become overwhelmed and frustrated with that? So that's what I'm here to talk about. Not how to do, the 10 greatest side hustles in 2025. I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about how to deal with what you have to work with. And I want to make this video because I do not want you to be disheartened. I want you to be happy with where you're at, even if it's not where you want to go. So the first thing that I would do financially is save money. And that sounds so trite and so easy, especially, if you're struggling and you're working 2 and 3 jobs and you're like, yeah, right, Julie. Oh, so easy to save money. It's not. It absolutely is not. The thing that's kind of been saving my butt for money is I don't have a rainy day fund. I have some debt and I don't have really much in retirement. So what I do to help me, because I'm a very tactile person and I want to see my money, it's not probably super fiscally responsible. I should put money into a savings account that gives me some, percentage back. And I am not, sponsored by these guys, but I love this thing. What I've done is I've been able to save $5,000 in a few months because I really pushed hard to get some money in there. And if it takes you a year, that's still a year of $5,000 that you have for a rainy day fund, for if you lose your job, because let me tell you, the job market out there, it sucks. I don't know what's going on in the economy. I don't know what's going on in the job market, but I can tell you it is very different than it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I can see the writing on the wall. So I feel like, okay, got to duck and cover. It's time now. And how I'm ducking and covering is just putting some money away. And that's kind of for if something happened, I would have a good fallback for a while. The second one is going to be budgeting. Probably about 6 years ago now, I left a marriage. He did all of finances. I was so scared of finances. And it was like, oh, you know what? It's super hard. I don't know if I can do that. I gave all of my money to him to do all the financial stuff. I had no clue. It was embarrassing. When I left, I still had no clue. So I had to learn. Budgeting was instrumental. Budgeting is instrumental because it makes you look at what you maybe don't want to look at. You're looking at your finances. You're going to be looking at where the money's going. And that can be an uncomfortable space. But if you don't do that, then you don't know where you want to go. You have to get all of the information that you need in order to either save or put that money into a money market account or put it into, the stock market, whatever it is, right? You need to know what you got first. So that was really an eye-opener for me when I started doing a budget because I did not want to do it. I was just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. And when I started a budget, I just feel now. I didn't at the time, but I feel, oh, okay, I have my budget here. Everything's going to be okay. Or, oh, wow, I might not be doing this great this winter. Maybe I need to budget more for gas and electric because I might be using more, whatever. The next one is going to be kind of a weird one, but it's find your purpose. I tend to find my purpose through doing challenges. And the reason why I do that is because challenges kind of stretch me. They make me learn things about myself that I didn't know. And in turn, that gives me a purpose. And so when I do a scary, hard, difficult challenge, it makes me go, okay, I got through that. And I didn't die. I didn't die. And I know I can do hard things. And that kind of gives me the impetus to move forward with my life because I don't have a ton of money in savings. I do work 3 jobs. I am a little stressed out. So those kinds of things, really, really important. The next one is going to be another one that's kind of like, duh, but stop procrastinating. Now, it's really easy for me to say that because I'm a very big procrastinator. The only way that I find that I can get out of that procrastination shell, right? That fear, that, oh my God, that information overload is going to be by action. And I'm talking action within 3 seconds, like that. You want to start a YouTube channel, you get your damn phone and you make a video and you upload it. I am terrible about editing. It scares the crap out of me. And I started editing. And it's because I had to just do it. If I didn't do it, it's not going to be set in my brain that that fear is not going to be bigger than, oh, okay, I can do this. So stop procrastinating. Again, how do you do that? By complete action. I can tell you I put money down on going to Kilimanjaro in August of next year. And it made me sick. I was like, oh my God, I want to go so bad, but how scary. I might die. What if I die on that mountain? Oh my God. And then I remembered I'm not dead yet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can look forward to something. And oh yeah, I have to take steps every day. What do I want to do and how do I want to be in my life? And if you take those steps every day, little baby steps, you will get there. You will get there. So this is just my take on what do you do when you don't have retirement, when you don't have those things. You still plod forward. You still go forward. You still march forward with happiness and joy because you're still here. You're still here. It doesn't mean that you can't go on a hike in a lovely area. It doesn't mean that you can't, do some of the things that you want to do. Maybe they cost money. Maybe it's fixing up an old car and staying in it. I know that sounds weird, but those kinds of things are exciting to me. So do things that are outside of your comfort zone. Do things that excite you and do them well. I would love to hear what is exciting to you, what you want to do, how you want to save, and what you want to do in the future. Because there is a future for you. Just because you're older does not mean that you don't have a future. Doesn't mean that you stop living your life and stop being excited about your life. 'Cause what else do you got, man?